Today we're going to play Batman for the Nintendo NES. Alright, so starting off, whoa, you have, it looks like two basic buttons. You got a punch and a jump button. And graphics, pretty well discernible. You have a brick wall in the background. You have walkable space, the red line. You have the red floor, which just bleeds off to black. And then it looks like you have steel bars that are possibly accessible into making higher levels. It's well made, like you can discern each character from themselves. You have green guys, red guys, runners, flamethrowers. They seem to have different like postures. The background, you can tell it's supposed to be Gotham, it looks like. They kind of made it dark and gloomy like Gotham. The theater, kind of like where his parents died at a young age. Batman's completely discernible. You have his cape along with his mask. So, looks like they react based on the characters as well. So they are set up differently. This guy's orange too, but he's got a gun, doesn't move, he's got a different train set. So you kind of have like the different villain types to make the game more difficult, less difficult. So they're discernible. You can tell that it's also an old school game just by the simplicity of it. It doesn't look like really much moves. His legs move, his arms move. When he punches, just his arms move along with his body going forward a little bit. So, like, the graphics look good. Characters are all discernible and different. They all have their different motions of range that they can move in. Scenario. The scenario is supposed to be the Joker is trying to gas the city and you're trying to stop it, which might be what these guys are running with, is gas. So you're trying to stop the villains from gassing Gotham. I don't really like tell the scenario that well right now because you're kind of just playing through it and fighting. It's probably more through the storyline that you'll see the kind of scenario kick in. Like, I don't know if those could be gas, like gas trains releasing gas and you're stopping them. The runners make sense, like they're carrying a gas can. It looks like they could be trying to gas the city. So it's like it's a fightable scenario. Like it makes sense to a point, but you have to understand that that is the scenario. The scoring though, I don't completely understand the scoring. Like there's no real scoreboard right now. It might be scored based at the end. Oh, okay, that guy flies. So, I don't know if I can punch him. But, like, I don't see any real scoring at the moment. Like, I see a life bar, and that could be the scoring. It's like, don't die. Which I'm gonna do anyway. That really kind of seems like the most point. The game, it's 2D based, clearly. And then, which I've played a similar game like this. It's Assassin's Creed China. It was a 2D based game. Made it very simple to do. I'd say like you still have your same scenario where you have to like defeat the bad guys. You have to get through the level. There's always a hard part, which I would say is this right now. Yep, died. But I mean, it's well put together. It does make a relation to the newer games. Like you have a process of getting through it, beating the bad guys. The only difference is the newer games, they're not usually on the 2D platform. So you have a wider range and a longer like option of choices that you can make, so you can really judge where you want to go based on what you want to do. Rather, this one is just a straightforward walk through the level in order to finish it. But I mean, it's actually a little fun game. I'll probably end up playing it just in my free time, just because it's entertaining. And now I really want to beat the bad guys that fly.